Yeah, you clicked so well. This is the correct stew that you would need whenever you are doing anything partying. You see how thick it is. 1 spoon is enough for 1 plate of rice. It's chicken and beef, patty, tomato stew. I'll take you now into the kitchen. Let me show you how I prepare this stew. You will be needing some plums tomato, just like this. And also you will need onions, you will need habanero pepper, add as much as you can tolerate. And here I have red bell pepper. You need ripe one. This one was not actually ripe. This tomato is not what you need for this type of stew. This is for salad. So for me to prepare them, I want to take the seed out because I want easy blending. If you blend the back and the seed, this seed will be running up and down and will not will not grind. So I removed all the seed. I'll first of all pop in the onion and pepper, the tomato, just make the damp part of the blender soft so that it will be able to blend without water. So I'll go ahead and blend all of them. While blending it, I've already placed a pot on the fire. I'll go ahead and pour them in there. Now for the tomato that I already removed or removed the seed, watch me blend this and see how easy the eye would disappear. If you're blending it with the back, all of them will be struggling, but look at it here. Everything disappears. So this is the right way you can make use of your tomato. If you don't want to use the seed, you can blend it and it is so pure. We'll let it to cook. Here are the ingredients we need for the seasonings of the meat. You need onion, pepper, and garlic. If you add ginger, the ginger may spoil the taste. I noticed it recently. Just add little. So I'll be adding seasoning cubes, curry, thyme, salt, and ginger powder. I'm adding little. Yeah, I'll just blend all of them because I want a smooth paste for the cooking of the chicken and the beef. So I'll just add about 20 ml of water. You need water, little of it just to help it to crush and blend it until it is smooth. And for the chicken that I'll be using for this recipe, I am using a native chicken. Yeah, this chicken is very nice. When you use it to cook stew, you will see that it gives different tastes compared to other white chicken. Yeah, so I'm going to cut them. Also remember that in this type of party stew, the proteins you are using, chicken or meat, it have to be big. You don't cut it smaller. If you cut it small, I don't know, it will not represent that party stew. So when you cut it big, when you just drop the stew and the protein or the chicken or meat, whatever proteins you're using on top of the white rice, you would definitely know that you have been served. So I'm using beef and chicken as I said earlier. I'm going to pour in the mixture now. That it's important to make sure that your beef or your chicken was well seasoned because this is the juice you are going to use to make the stew. If it's not juicy, it's not delicious, or it's not spicy, then your stew will start having problem of not tasting good. Yeah, that is true. So this is the tomato. I've been cooking it. You just take time and cook this, be patient. That is what is required to get this. So I'll cook it until all the liquid is dried, at least to this extent. You see it. So this is now okay. I will set it aside and go ahead to fry the concentrated tomato. To the pan, I will pour in olive oil. Next, I will go ahead to add chopped onions and pepper. Also remember, you can add as much as you can tolerate. I mean the pepper. If you don't eat much, then add the one you can tolerate. But if you like it, it does not mean that you will not eat it or enjoy it, because so many people think that when it comes to spicy that we eat raw pepper. No, we eat the one we can tolerate. To the oil, I'll also add curry and thyme. You are building up a flavor that will help that your tomato to give you better taste after you finish frying it. So I'm going to fry this tomato at least for 15 minutes. Or when you see that the tomato is now crispy, then you will know that that fry is okay. So this is exactly what you want to have. Yes. Once your tomato is like this, you see that it is now well fried. The sour taste is now gone. So what I want to do is to pour it inside the fresh tomato that have been cooking and continue frying for at least next 15 more minutes. Yes, so to make better stew, you have to fry. You have to fry. You have to fry. Yes, that is the issue. And when it comes to patty stew, you want to give it that correct frying. I will just go ahead and mix them. They are not combined because you can see the different color. The concentrated tomato and the fresh tomato have not totally combined. Let's go back to our protein. Here they are. They have cooked. Okay, so the next thing to do is to set them to grill. You can as well fry it and use the oil to fry the stew. All of them are still good, but I want to send mine to green. And now I forgot that I blend all the mixture and they were very smooth. I didn't remember and I went sieving it. And after sieving it, I have to pour them back to the stew because the reason why I blended it was to get a smooth texture. I poured it in the stew because it was very tasty. Yeah, when I mean tasty, I tested it. It was good. I poured it back to the stew. Now, these two have been frying on low heat now. I'm going to be throwing in my proteins. No water, only the stock you got from the meat. The stock I got from the meat, that is what I'm using. And I didn't fry this chicken in the grill. I didn't allow it to be more crispy. No, I want it medium. And that is it. This stew is now taking shape. Allow it to cook. Make this stew a night before the party. The next morning, that is when you will know that this stew you made is 1 spoon equals to 1 plate of rice. I have already took out the oil. Yeah, take it out because you don't need excess oil in the stew. And that is how we come to the end of this video. The rice is piping hot, ready to be enjoyed. Remember, 1 spoon equals to a plate of rice. And you will know you went to party. Where? In your house or anywhere. The party still makes sense. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and your support. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like this video and share it if you can. And I will see you in my next video. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.